Hey guys, welcome to my channel BitGlenn. My name's Glenn and I like to share with you what I learn in the world of cryptocurrency as I go through it. So this is going to be a quick video actually. I just wanted to give a live update because we've been talking about this resistance level for Bitcoin now being over sort of 12k for quite a few weeks, and I've done a video saying I think Bitcoin's going to 12k and we've bounced off it about 3 times. So let's jump right into today's video and have a look at what's going on. Plus, don't forget that I really would appreciate if you guys smash the like button for me. Also, click subscribe if you're new. Click the little bell notification so you're notified when I do these live streams or videos. And also add me on Twitter, which is @BitGlenn, or the Telegram group chat where there's me and a few others all chatting about cryptocurrencies. That's Team BitGlenn on Telegram. I'll wrap that up pretty quick, then I guys. Getting faster. Right, so we've been talking about Bitcoin getting to sort of 12k for a while now, and it hasn't really come about. We've actually bounced off of 12k a few times along the way, but just now we had this massive candle that it started off like I was watching it as it happened because I'm currently trading against Link at the moment, but literally the price just shot up. Literally it went all the way sort of to 250 or something, sorry, 12,250, and then it went all the way down to about 11.7 or something like that. So like literally I saw the price swing $500 within the space of, this is a 15-minute candle, so within the space of like a few minutes it just fluctuated massively. Now this coincided with a notification that I got that obviously Warren Buffett has now put in a majority share of his company into gold, where previously he's always been like invest in the banks, invest in companies. Now him and his company Berkshire Hathaway, they're not sure what is going to happen to the economy, so they're saying, look, let's store all our money in an asset like gold. And literally as that news dropped, the price of Bitcoin jumped up like crazy amount. So pretty much in line with what was going on with gold. Gold I think shot up 10% or something. So you can see here, according to bullionbuypost.co.uk, the price of gold just absolutely skyrocketed on this news that Warren Buffett is putting a huge amount of his wealth into it. Obviously one of the richest men in the world, and Bitcoin followed it. So as Bitcoin followed that price, I was actually putting in a long into Chainlink because I believe that Chainlink is going to go over $20 today, and that's all I was hedging actually. I know a lot of you out there are sort of like, oh, Chainlink's going to $50, $100 and all that. I was just thinking, oh, if it gets up to this sort of level here and I'm down here with my long, I should make a good tidy bit of profit. And that was all going really well. You can see exactly where I put my long in. So this dotted line along here, that's my long, and we started to go up from there, and I thought, oh, this is all great. Oh yeah, I'm making so much money. I was up about $1,000, and then that Bitcoin news happened and it just went vroom, straight down. So it seems when Bitcoin is pumping, all the altcoins just drop off a cliff. So that's where you have to be really careful when going forward in the future. You always think your coin's the best coin, but as soon as Bitcoin moves, your coin ain't worth shit. So Chainlink dropped. I was going to pull out of this long, but I started to see Bitcoin started to struggle around the 12,160, 12,170 market. It started fluctuating a bit between that price. It never really sort of went above that or below it, and currently we're at 12,150. So could all change, could all go up to sort of 12,200 straight away. But there's obviously a correlation between Bitcoin and the altcoin. So when Bitcoin is looking like it's going to go up, Chainlink goes down, and when it looks like Bitcoin's going to go down, Chainlink goes up. So I've got a hope that Bitcoin sort of now drops off a bit or stagnates where it is. I don't want it to pump very quickly because that's going to really screw me over. So this is my position at the moment. I'd love to hear your thoughts, guys. What do you think? This is... It just happens. It just so happens that I actually thought, you know what? Everyone's talking about this parabolic run in Chainlink going up to sort of $24. I thought I won't be too risky, but then I went in and done a 20x leverage. So every time the price of Chainlink goes up sort of 10 cent or something like that, I'm making like 10 to $20. So, you know, if this thing goes to, if I show you, this is on my PhimeX account. I will put a link in the description down below if you guys want to do this, but I'd really recommend that you be careful with this, because as I'm experiencing it live on this video, it is essentially a form of gambling. Everything was going sweet until Bitcoin decided to show its head. And you can see now Chainlink starting to fluctuate because Bitcoin is slightly going up. So yeah, so if I show you, the good thing with this site is you can set where you want to take profits or stop losses. So currently at the moment I've got 1,600 USD in here. So I always say only invest a small amount of money that you're willing to lose. This is an amount of money that I'm willing to lose. If this gets liquidated, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. I actually gained a couple of $100 because I actually put a long in on Bitcoin as it was pumping. So I only actually put about $1,200 onto this platform, which in my money is about £900, £1,000. So, you know, I don't mind playing about with this sum of money. But for you watching this, you may be thinking, well, the most I'd put in is 100 or 200. That's down to you. But just be really careful, be mindful. These can change really quickly, and especially the way I'm doing it, stupidly, doing a 20x leverage. I'll show you the liquidation level. So I put this long in at 18.8. The mark price was 18.9, or that's what it is at the moment, and you can see my liquidation level is 18.0. So if Chainlink drops about 90 cent, which you guys know in the world of cryptocurrency, that's very easy to do. If it drops 90 cent, I'm liquidated. I lose all of that money, 100%, all gone, and I have no say in the matter. As it stands at the moment, I paid £13 as a fee, if you like, to make that trade, because I made a market trade rather than a limit one, because I just wanted to get in quick while the price of Bitcoin was starting to drop in. And then there's what I'm actually making at the moment profit wise. Now when you hover over it, it will say a different amount, and that is because there's two figures here. When you're looking at these leverage platforms, you have the market price, which is this blue line here. Now this market price, you can see it's fluctuating. That's essentially what the exchanges are selling that particular exchange swap for, so Link versus US dollar. If you look at, say, Binance, it pretty much follows that to the cent. And Binance is one of their partners that they work with. So that is this price here. The price that you see on these candles are always about $15 to $20 more than the market price. That's the contract price, so between you and someone else, obviously, that you're betting it longs or shorts. So I've learned that as I go along. You can either make a market order where the platform decides what level that you should be buying in at, but it fills instantly, so you don't miss out if there's a big move up. You don't miss out. Whereas a limit order, you can set what price you're willing to enter in. So if I thought, right, do you know what, I think Chainlink's gonna drop down to 18.5, I can type in here 18.5, and you can just wait for that to actually come true, and it will fill for you. And with that, you actually make profit on the realized profit and loss. Normally it's about $20-30, but it's a percentage of what you put in, so the more money you put in, the bigger that will be. But you actually make money straight off the bat with that, and then you make money if it goes up or down. But if it never reaches that price, let's say it gets to 18.6, then and then it starts to shoot right up, you are not on that train, you are not on that wave. So it's pros and cons. I mean, if I never did a market one on according to this one, obviously I've paid $13 in fees, but now I'm up $86. So it swings and roundabouts, I suppose. Now, the interesting thing is, if Bitcoin does start to stabilize, if you like, if it starts to stagnate, or if the price of gold drops or anything like that, then Chainlink is going to start moving again. Where's my Binance gone? It just disappeared. Let's look up Bitcoin. So it's currently back at the 12,165 level, and it looks like it's heading up. So that's not good news for me. Really, the play today would have been to long Bitcoin. That would have been the play to be making today, but never mind. Never mind. Once this does stagnate or start to drop, the altcoins normally follow and they try to catch up with where Bitcoin's at. So I'm imagining that this, even though this looks a bit dire at the moment, soon as Bitcoin stagnates or drops, Chainlink is going to shoot up, and I think it was heading its way up anyway, regardless of whether Bitcoin pumped today or not. But I think it's going to head its way up because now Bitcoin has pulled that leg away, if you like. But we'll see what happens. I may be completely wrong, who knows. Obviously I'll share that with you guys as it happens. If, say, this does go up a couple of dollars, and I'll show you with this 20x leverage that I'm using, this is a stop loss and take profit. So if I wanted to come away from this chart now and I don't want to stare at it all day long, I can say take profit, and I'm willing to take 50% profit. Now for me to get to 50% profit, it works out for you that the price of Chainlink would have to be $19.34, and with that you would make a profit of $783. Or you can go all the way up to say 200. So you can see there on my $1,600 investment, I would actually make $3,000. That's profit. So I'd end up with something like $4,500, $5,000. The price of Chainlink has to hit $20.75. Now, the figures that everyone's been touting out today on Twitter and technical analysis around, they've all been talking about Chainlink getting to sort of $21 to $24. Now, if that is the case, let's just say if it got to 22, I would make a killing. I would make $5,200 on that one. If you want to, you can click a stop loss. So if I thought, oh, do you know what? I think the price of Bitcoin is going to keep pumping and I don't want to lose all my 1,600. I can say, right, well, I'm willing to take a 25% loss. That means if the price of Chainlink went down to $18.63, I would actually end up losing 392, but it would automatically put that sell in for me so that I wouldn't lose all of my money. And all you have to do is click confirm. It doesn't cost you anything. I don't think there's any extra fees. If you join this platform, there is a refer a friend, invite friends. Here we go. I've joined the All-Star Invite a Friends team, so I believe if you deposit at least 0.02 of a Bitcoin, which is about $20, I believe. 0.02, maybe it's 200, might be 200. You get a free bonus for joining up. So there is a link in the description down below if you want to follow through with that, if you want to be doing the same sort of thing that I'm doing on here. But I would just say be really careful. Only put in an amount of money that you're willing to lose. Oh, this is going up 12,200. So that means my Chainlink trade is gonna bomb. There you go, there goes the red candles. It's going up on Binance as well, so it's looking like we're gonna I said ages ago that I thought if Bitcoin could actually break above 12k and actually stay there, then there's no resistance all the way up to sort of 13,500. So the right trade today would have been to actually long Bitcoin earlier on today, because I don't know where this is going to stop now. Anywhere up to 13k, and if you'd done a 20 or 30, 50x leverage on that, that would be quite profitable right now. So yeah, I feel a bit gutted, but we'll see what happens. That's really it, guys. I just thought I'd share with you. I've been doing this now for a few days, just practicing, just trying out. One of the good things is that my my other hedge is trust swap. I'd done a video about that yesterday, and it seems to have taken really well. And when I done that video, it was hovering around the 90-cent mark, and now it's up to $1.17. So that's even with the price of Bitcoin pumping up. This is still rising, so this just says to me that there's demand for this token no matter what, whereas the other ones are hedging against whether Bitcoin goes up or down. People are actually buying this and holding it, and people, if anything, are buying more of it even when the price of Bitcoin goes up. So that's a really good indication that this is going to be a popular coin. So yeah, obviously I've made a decent gain on that today, so happy days. That's it from me, guys. I'll see you on the next video from myself. I am going to be trying to do a crypto.com. A lot of people have had issues with their cards, not being able to top it up, or not getting the right amount of percentage of the cashback rewards that they're giving. So I was going to go out and maybe do a bit of shopping and actually use their card and actually report on it for you guys. And also I was going to do an update on Hex, because I haven't done a video on Hex for a few weeks and the price has fluctuated quite a lot lately. So that's it from me, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button. Also click subscribe if you're new to this channel, and also tick that little bell notification so you're notified next time I upload a video. Add me on Twitter at BitGlenn, or on Telegram Team BitGlenn. That's it from me, guys. Bye.